Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I got a big old Costco haul to share with you. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Come on in, make yourselves comfortable. I don't often do a grocery haul, but I do from time to time. I personally love seeing what other people are buying. I will preface this by saying that I'm shopping for a family of 4. I have 2 sons. They are ages 8 and 10. I also have a husband and myself. However, I often am cooking for just myself, like for lunches. So a lot of times when I'm shopping in like larger quantities, like when I go to Costco, I'm also keeping in the back of my mind how I'm going to divvy this up, how that's going to help me feed just me when I'm on my own for lunches basically every day. So yeah, keep that in mind as you watch. I will say, I did not spend very much money at Costco. I am a budget queen, so I try not to spend too much on groceries. I normally shop at Aldi, but there are lots of things I get just at Costco. And today, you guys, I only spent $315.97. And I know, that's a lot of money. But when I say only, it's because things can get out of control at Costco really fast. So if I can keep it under $400, I'm usually pretty happy with that. And I am so impressed with the amount of stuff that I got for 315 bucks. Starting off for $12.79, I got this box of individually packaged goldfish crackers. I thought it was a pretty good deal for 45 packs, and I have 2 kids that need snacks and one that particular takes his lunch every day. And this is one of his safe foods. So I get them from time to time at Costco. Oh my gosh, next you guys, I was so excited to find this at Costco. If you watch me, you might know how I feel about these beans. These are the Heinz British beans. And you can get them at World Market, sometimes in like the international section, like at Meijer. I'm in the Midwest, so it's like a grocery store near me. We'll sell these. However, they're like $5 per singular can for the British beans. So when I found these, let me see, $7.99 for 6 big cans at Costco. You better believe I bought 2 of them, okay? These are the most delicious beans, okay? Everyone hating on British people eating beans on toast. Well, have you tried these Heinz beans? Because they are so tasty. Next, for $4.99, I picked up a rotisserie chicken because did you even go to Costco if you didn't grab one, okay? Am I right? Next, for $9.99, I picked up these organic applesauce pouches. There are 24 pouches in here, which is a really good deal for $10. Next, for $14.99, I picked up some of these Belvita cinnamon brown sugar, well, they're like breakfast cookies, but let's face it, they're just cookies, right? My oldest son loves these. Again, these are one of his safe foods. If you follow me, you know what I'm talking about. I have a very picky child. I mean, picky isn't even the right word, you know. We've gone down the ARFID path. Google that if you need to know what ARFID is. It's a whole thing going on in our lives, but this is something that he loves. So I always get it when I go to Costco. And this comes with 30 of them. And like each pack has 4 cookies in them. So like, I think it's a pretty good bargain for the amount of snacks to be had in the bin. Next, I got something that seems very out of character for me. And if you follow me, you'll be like, girl, what? And that is this, honey, citron, and ginger tea. And it's like a jelly. So you like put a few teaspoons in hot water and mix it up instead of using like a tea bag. It was $10.99, so kind of pricey, but a lot of tea to be had in here. And I'm notoriously a tea hater. I'm a coffee girl through and through, but I would like to branch out, and I keep hoping that I just haven't found the right tea yet. I think all tea tastes like earth water, and I don't like it. But maybe I will, I don't know. My husband said, honestly, he'll drink it if I hate it. And if he doesn't like it, his sister is like a tea queen. I'll just give it to her if none of us like it. But I just want to be a tea girl so bad. So I just keep trying. So we'll see, maybe it'll work. Next, for $7.69, you guys, look at these. Korean sweet and spicy puffs. Oh my gosh. I will say my Costco, because of its location, we're near a big university with like a large Asian population. There is incredible Asian food at my Costco. And I thought all Costcos had great Asian food until I went to one that was not near me. And there was no great Asian food there. And I was like, okay, I have an elite Costco because there is always the best Asian snacks there. And these look so flippin' good. Next, for $1.49, I picked up 3 pounds of bananas, pretty average price per pound, but we needed some. I needed some, I eat them. Nobody else in the house eats bananas, just me, but perfect little snack in its own container. I don't know. I don't need to sell you on bananas anyway. Next, for $10.99, I got some Activia because randomly we found it on sale a couple weeks ago and my husband started eating it every day. And he came to me and he said, we can't live without Activia now. We're in that part of our lives in our mid-30s where we need Activia. And it works just as well as Jamie Curtis says it does. So do with that information what you will, but we're an Activia family now and we buy it at Costco. And again, with the premium Asian snacks, we picked up this tonkotsu ramen, and they're big. They're big cups and there's 6 of them. Spicy sauce packet included. These look so tasty. We paid $12.59 for them, so kind of pricey for 6 bowls, but if it's a whole meal and it's extra special and tasty, then fine, it is what it is. My husband is going to just take these to work, but also a really good sort of thing to have as a single serving because you can just add some other things to it pretty easily, especially if you're like a leftovers person. Like, it would be so easy with that rotisserie chicken to just like slice a thigh off of it, put it in with your ramen. You got a great, you know, filling meal for one. So these are a nice thing to buy, definitely. And they had like a bunch of varieties, but this one was especially good. Next, for $4.99, I picked up 2 pounds of strawberries, $2.50 a pound. I don't usually love the produce at Costco. It's not usually the best deal, but I did get the bananas and the strawberries. I think that's the only produce I picked up there because it wasn't a terrible deal and I know like the kids would want to eat them right away. So not a problem, but it isn't my favorite for produce, but I'll do it if I have to. Next, for $3.19, I picked up 2 dozen eggs. Now, if you watch me, you know I raise quail. So a lot of the times I'm cooking with quail eggs, but right now we're getting ready for them to go from their winter little hibernating spot in the garage back out into the sun. And so we sort of give them a break for laying. When it comes to them like laying eggs, you have to give them artificial light in the winter to keep them producing eggs. But that can be kind of stressful on their bodies. So we like to give them a little bit of a break to ease the transition back outside. I can just buy some chicken eggs, it's fine. I want my quail to live long and healthy, happy lives, and forcing them to make eggs when it's not naturally their time to make eggs felt a little mean. So we're giving them a little break right now. We're not getting 0 eggs, but we're not getting that many. So I bought some chicken eggs. Next, for $11.99, we picked up these chicken melts. They come with 15. They're individually wrapped. We have gotten these quite a few times now. There are only 180 calories, 9 grams of protein. This is a really good single serving thing to keep in the freezer for those busy times where you're just like gonna pop through a drive-through or something. You can just have a little snack chicken melt, and it's healthier and cheaper, you know, than going out or making, you know, a worse, more unhealthy choice. So we really like these for that reason. Next, for $10.99, I got this huge box of chewy granola bars. These are for my oldest son. This is like the only granola bar he will eat. It has to be this one. He loves it, and lucky for me, that's a great deal because there are 64 granola bars in here. Fabulous, love it. Next, for $5.49, I always pick up one of these giant blocks of sharp cheddar cheese. It's 2 pounds, so it's a pretty good deal for the amount of cheese you get, and I find that it tastes great, and we use it in all sorts of things. I just shred it as I need it, and yeah, always got one of those in the fridge. Next, for $12.99, I picked up these pure organic 28 layered fruit bars variety pack. These are so delicious. They taste like a little candy bar, kind of, but like in a gummy way. I don't know if that makes sense. They are so tasty. I enjoy them, and so does my oldest son. He packs his lunch every day, and he likes the raspberry lemonade and the pineapple passion fruit, but he won't eat the strawberry banana, so I get all of those to take in my lunches, which are great. Next, for $7.79, I got this 2-pack of the Kirkland Fresh Mozzarella. I love this cheese, and that is such a good deal for the 2-pack. In other stores, you'd usually spend at least that much for one, and they come pre-sliced. So I can just, you know, cut this little thing in half and only open one at a time. I'll take just a few slices out. This is such a hack if you're like a person who likes a nibble, you know. I'll just like have like a girl dinner moment, you know. I'll just have a couple slices of mozzarella to get me through my day. I love it, it's a great deal. Next, for $4.99, I got this huge tub of cinnamon. I have never had the cinnamon at Costco, but I'm guessing it's probably just like regular cinnamon, and I grabbed it because I was just running out in my little jar. And this was a good deal, $5 for this huge thing of cinnamon. I thought it was a good deal, so I grabbed it. Next, I got some butter, and I did not need the butter, okay? I probably have 20 pounds of butter in my deep freezer. It's a problem, but it's just so cheap at Costco. Today it was even cheaper than last time I was there. The butter was $8.50. It was $8.50 for 4 pounds of butter. That's like just over $2 per pound. That's so cheap. So I got 8 more pounds of butter. Next, for $4.99, I got this huge bag of these kettle chips. Just the Kirkland Signature Crinkle Cut Pink Salt Potato Chips. I'm not a huge chip person, but I thought maybe I could get my oldest to give it a try. It seems like in the realm of something he might be open to giving a try. So I thought for $5, this is a huge bag. The kids will definitely eat these. Next, for $10.99, I picked up this huge thing of string cheese. I usually get one of these whenever I go, kind of when I run out of these and it's time to go back to Costco, because there are so many in here, 60 string cheeses. And my youngest loves these as a snack, but personally, I love them too. They stay good for a really long time. So even if it's just you, let me see, when's the expiration? Use by July. Like, these last for months. So even if it's just you, you know, throw some string cheese in your fridge. Okay, next, I was very excited about these and to find them at this price, but it also means I know that they're on their way out of Costco. And we've been buying these every time we've been to Costco. Again, with the incredible Asian snacks. These tteokbokki snacks, the rosé, a balanced blend of creamy and spicy Korean flavors in a fun, snackable twist on tteokbokki. They are so good. If you have the opportunity to try these, they are so delicious. I'm telling you, my husband ate like 3 and he looked at me and he said, you know, the corniest words that can come out of a middle-aged person's mouth. He said, oh, these are dangerous. Because they are. And they were on sale for $3.97, which means they're going out. They're not gonna be there anymore. So I panic bought 4 of them because I'm gonna be really sad when I can't get them anymore. And actually, as we were going out to the car, we both were like, we should have bought more. We should have bought more of those. Because I think they were like $8 or $9 the last few times we've been there. So the fact that they're on their way out is quite sad, but they are so tasty. If you find these, snatch them up. Next, I got some PB Fit, and I was not excited about the price on this. $13.69, and it's not even in a tub, it's in like a little bag. My brain had a hard time figuring out if it was a good deal or not compared to like buying the giant like jar. Normally I would buy like the big tub like at Sam's Club, but I don't have a membership there anymore. So I'm not even sure if it's a good deal or not. 1 pound, 14 ounces for $13, that's kind of a lot, but I do love PB Fit. I love a powdered peanut butter. I love being able to control the thickness of my peanut butter so I can make a little drizzle, a little sauce. It will last me a long time though. I only use like a tablespoon or so at a time. Next, we got a whole lot of multivitamins, and that's because the adult vitamins, they were $2.50 off. Adult vitamins and kid vitamins were $2.50 off. So normally they were $11.50 and $10.50, but we got that big discount. So I decided to stock up on them because they're also 2-packs for that price. So we got 4 for the kids, just like a classic gummy vitamin, and same for the adult ones. So we're good on vitamins for a little while. But when you get that, like the instant savings at Costco, like $2 off or $4 off, I try to take advantage and stock up. It's not like the gummies are gonna go bad, okay? It's fine. Next, for $10.99 a piece, I picked up 2 of these 2-packs of the Kirkland brand antacids. If you didn't know, I had bariatric surgery 4 years ago. And part of the bariatric lifestyle, having a stupid teeny tiny stomach, is that I need to take antacids all the time. So I just stock up, and that way I only have to do it, you know, a couple times a year. I keep them in bulk. Next, for $2.59, I picked up a gallon of milk. Self-explanatory, it's just milk. And lastly, the most expensive singular item I bought, and I bought 2 of them. I paid $15.99 each. I got 2 of these big old bags of chicken. If you watched my burrito meal prep video, I used this chicken and my family is obsessed with it, okay? $16, there is 4 pounds of chicken here and it's so tasty. especially because it's not like a ground up meat nugget like you would buy a chicken nugget. It is a real like piece of like flaky, delicious chicken breast. And they're so good. So I found a lot of applications for these. That was the haul, $315.97. I think I got so much food for that amount of money. And even things like stocking up on those vitamins and like the Tums. There is a lot going on here. And I'm really pleased with it. I think we did a really good job today. Of course, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Do you buy any of these things? Does your Costco have a robust Asian section? I need to know because I feel very special. Does your Costco have a section that mine doesn't? I mean, how would you know? Is there like a crazy fun ethnic section that reflects the people in your community? Because now maybe I want to try going to Costco every time I go to a new place. I don't know, I'm really thinking about this now, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this haul, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!